Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum. Let us begin our second lecture, lecture 2 on GVF. Let us quickly revise what we have discussed last time. We have told that dy by dx is equal to s naught 1 minus y naught upon y to the power 3 divided by 1 minus yc to the power 1. Also we have seen that this is equal to s naught minus sf divided by 1 minus f1 square. This fr has been reduced to this expression. I have also told in my previous lecture that we will be proceeding further that what is the use of these parameters and how we can calculate the different flow profiles and what are the different parameters related to those flow profiles. Before beginning to this new topic, I would like to emphasize on a very basic properties of different parameters, for example S0, SF and another term SW. There is always lot of confusion. What is this S0 is, how it is measured, what is this SF and what is this SW, and consequently what is this dy by dx. This will form the basic of this lecture, so I need all of your attention that you should understand how this S0, SF, SW and dy by dx is measured. Let us begin. What is this S0? S0 is bed slope, that was discussed last time. What is this SF? SF is total energy line slope. What is this SW? SW is a slope of water surface, and this dy by dx. This dy by dx is also a slope, and how it is measured we will be seeing it in a second. See, all these S0, SF and SW are measured with respect to horizontal. With respect to horizontal. Very, very important. All these are measured, S0, SF and SW are measured with respect to horizontal. I will draw one figure. I will explain what are these S0, SF and SW is. This dy by dx. Dy by dx is a slope, and this is measured for a water surface with respect to the bed slope. With respect to the bed slope. This is very, very important. Now in a single figure we will see all these values S0, SF, SW and dy by dx, how it is measured and what are these. I hope you are preparing the notes. Just write it down. I will be rubbing all this thing. Now suppose I draw a channel. We won't use red. Red will be a problematic for you. Say this is a bed slope and a horizontal line. This bed slope is S0. Correct? Bed slope measured from horizontal. This is bed slope. If we can draw another line parallel to the bed slope, suppose this. This is a line parallel to the bed slope. There is some water surface elevation. I am saying that this is a water surface elevation. Correct? This is water surface elevation. Now I draw another horizontal line. This is horizontal line 1. Another horizontal line parallel to this line I am drawing this one. This is another horizontal line, say 2. This is water surface line. We have some energy line. For example, say we have here V1 square upon 2G. Since this is water, so we have this value as Y1. Also we have this water surface line, so we can say this is Y2, and we have energy line, say V2 square upon 2G. So I draw another third line, horizontal line, and say this is 3. All these 1, 2 and 3 are the horizontal line. So this S0, SF and SW are measured with respect to horizontal line. So this is horizontal line and this is line parallel to bed slope. So this will be S0. This will be S0. A line measured with respect to horizontal line, S0. Also we have this SF, total energy line slope. This is total energy line slope, dotted line. This is total energy line slope, and it is also measured with respect to horizontal. So this value is SF with respect to horizontal. With respect to horizontal, bed slope S0. Now this SW. SW is again slope of water surface line. So this is water surface line and this is slope is measured with respect to horizontal. So this is SW. I hope it is very much clear what is SF, what is S0 and what is SW. Now there is another term, dy by dx. What is this dy by dx and how it is measured? This is very important. This dy by dx is actually what? Derivative of y with respect to x. It means y is what? Elevation of water surface. So here is y, here is y, and it is varying along this water surface profile. So dy by dx, and x is what? X is taken along the bed channel. So this is along the bed channel, same line parallel to the bed channel. So this dy by dx is measured from the bed channel to the water surface profile. So this slope is dy by dx. Hope I am clear. Okay, what is this dy by dx? Correct? Dy by dx, S0, SW, everything is clear from this figure. Dy by dx from the water surface, SW from the horizontal line. So these 1, 2 and 3, they are all horizontal line. From where we have measured bed slope. We have measured bed slope, comma, water slope and energy slope respectively. And energy slope respectively. So this S0, SF and dy by dx, SW, it is all clear from a single figure. So now while using that expression dy by dx is equal to S0 minus SF upon under root of 1 minus F square, there will be no confusion what is this S0, what is this SF and what is this dy by dx. Hope everything is clear. Now we will proceed further how to make use of this and how to understand what are the water rising profile, what are the water depleting profile or water declining profile. Here we can say that, for example, in this scenario we can very much see that here at section 1 we have y1, and at section 2, had it been a uniform flow, this y1 would have remained constant throughout. But since it is not uniform flow, it is gradually varied flow. Over a long length, this y1 has increased to y2, means there is increase in the flow depth. Therefore, it is gradually varied flow. The flow depth can either increase or either can decrease. That depends upon the downstream condition. But as of now, we can see that this y1 has increased to y2 at another section at downstream. It means this is a rising water profile. And if I talk about rising water profile, I can say that this S0 minus SW is equal to dy by dx, or I can say SW plus dy by dx is equal to S0. This is a mandatory condition for proving that flow profile is a rising profile. What we can say that here we have got that S0 is equal to SW plus dy by dx. This is very important condition for proving that the flow profile is a rising profile. We will also see in detail this lecture in subsequent time. Hope it is clear. Let us move further. Next topic is relationship between bed slope and water slope with respect to dy by dx. For first, we are focusing on for rising profile. For rising profile. Rising profile means the water level has increased. This case here we can take case 1. Case 1. Case 1 is very similar to that previous that we have discussed. See, this is bed slope. We draw bed slope S0. We draw another line parallel to this bed slope. We have water surface profile, water surface. We have water surface. We have another horizontal line. Horizontal line, this is 1. Another horizontal line, 2. So this is S0. This again horizontal, this is SW. The slope of water line with respect to the bed slope is dy by dx. So in this case 1, we can see that if here it is y1 flow depth and here flow depth is y2. It is measured with respect to the water surface elevation. So this is y2. We can see that this water has risen up to certain depth at downstream. So this is rising case, and for rising case we can deduce the relationship that S0 is equal to SW plus dy by dx, or we can say that S0 minus SW is equal to dy by dx. this is the condition. Why I am trying to mention all these conditions is because when we will take up numerical problem, we will see the use of all these things. So this is a case when S naught minus SW is equal to dy by dx. So this will be a case of rising profile. We are taking again case 2 of the same rising profile. What is this case 2 is? Just draw this. Okay. Draw this. I will try to draw in this in same figure. So case 2. Hope it is clear. Now I am taking case 2. Case 2. What is there in case 2? In case 2, we can say that if we have drawn this water surface profile, it is also increasing. We can also take this water profile to this place and it also increasing. See what I am saying? I am rubbing this well. I am rubbing this profile. Horizontal line remains. This line parallel to bed slope also remains. Line parallel to bed slope remains. What I am doing is, say suppose this is the water surface profile. It is also very much clear that it is also a case of rising. So if this is y1, this is we have y2. Now this is horizontal line. This is horizontal line 1 and 2. So what is S naught here? S naught is measured from the horizontal line to the bed slope. This value is S naught. Correct? What is SW? SW is value from horizontal to the slope. So this is SW. Correct? And what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is a value measured from water surface profile to the bed slope. So this is bed slope and this is water surface. So this is what? Dy by dx. So what relation we get here? S naught plus SW is equal to dy by dx. So case 2, we can say that S naught plus SW is equal to dy by dx. So this is another condition for the rising profile. For rising profile. Okay, the figure is clear, very much clear. How we have got this S naught plus SW divided, it is very clear, it is a rising profile. Also I have shown in previous case that S naught minus SW is equal to dy by dx. This is also a case of rising profile. So this is clear. Any confusion? So now we have arrived to the discussion that for rising profile, the mandatory condition is S naught plus SW equal to dy by dx, or we can say that S naught minus SW equal to dy by dx. So this is the mandatory condition for rising profile. We will use this in numerical problem and we will try to understand well in detail more later on. Now we are switching to the second part, that is for decreasing profile or for water surface elevation decreasing profile. What is the condition to that? I am rubbing it. So second case is water decreasing in elevation profile. We will see this. Again we have a bed slope having its slope S naught. We draw a line parallel to this bed slope. We draw a line parallel to this bed slope. Okay. We have some elevation, say, since it is decreasing, so here we have got y1 and here it is y2, correct? Again we need to calculate with respect to horizontal, so I am drawing one horizontal line. This is horizontal line. This is also horizontal line. So with respect to horizontal, if we are measuring this S0, this is known as S0, correct? With respect to horizontal, if we are talking about the water surface elevation line, so this is known as SW, correct? And with respect to the bed slope, if we are talking about this water surface elevation line, then this is known as dy by dx. Hope by this time you are clear that what is S0, what is SW, and what is dy by dx. So here what relation we get? We get that S0 plus dy by dx is equal to SW, or we can say that, or SW minus S0 is equal to dy by dx. This is the condition for decreasing water profile. This is the condition for decreasing water profile. I hope it is very much clear how we measure S0, how we measure SW, what is dy by dx, everything, SW and dy by dx, decreasing water profile, correct? So we have this one single relation for decreasing water profile, and for increasing water profile it is what? S0 plus SW is equal to dy by dx, and S0 minus SW is equal to dy by dx. So that two condition is for rising profile, and this single condition is for decreasing water profile. And I have to thoroughly draw all these variation, what is the value, so that it is very much clear for you in future how we have got this value. Okay. Now up to this point, whatever we have studied, we will take up a numerical problem and we will see that what value we get, how to do the numerical problem, because at the end the numerical is important. Okay, I am taking the numerical problem. You can just write down the data. I have the problem with me and we will try to solve it and see that what can be done. Okay. Let us take the question. The question says that rectangular channel of width 7.5 meter, rectangular channel of width 7.5 meter carries a uniform depth of 2 meter. Rectangular channel of width 7.5 meter carries a uniform depth of 2 meter. It is written that if due to wear construction at the downstream of the channel, the flow depth is increased by 0.75 meter. The flow depth is increased by 0.75 meter at this section where we have constructed this weir. At this section then determine water surface slope at this section. It is given that Magnus coefficient is 0.02. So what we have to determine? We have to determine that what is the water surface slope. Water surface slope means it is asking about SW. It is given that earlier the uniform flow was carried out of having depth 2 meter, but due to weir construction at a downstream, the flow depth is changed to 2.75 meter. It is raised by 0.7 meter. It means flow depth has increased to 2.75 meter. Then it is asking what is the value of water surface slope at this section where we have constructed a weir. Now let us see the solution. If we can try to, suppose we have this bed slope. What we have done, we have constructed some weir. So earlier it was having a uniform flow of 2 meter, but due to weir construction the flow depth has increased to 2.75 meter. This is a question, and it is asking that what is the water surface profile value, SW value, at this section where we have constructed a weir. So this is the problem. We will see to it how to solve it. Okay, I am rubbing the data so that I can occupy the board. So we need to first calculate a discharge. What is given at this section 1? Section 1, it is given that, suppose we have this bed slope. It is given that we have constructed a weir. So water surface has increased. Now here the flow depth is 2 meter, and here the flow depth is 2.75 meter. Correct? So at this section 1 and section 2. So section 1, we know that Q is equal to what? 1 upon A. As to the number. Since at section 1 it is given that we have the uniform flow, so this S can be written as S naught. Correct? So this Q is equal to 1 upon 0.02. What is A? B into Y. What is B? 7.5. What is Y? 2. So 2 into, what is R? R is A upon P. So area is again, what is P? Perimeter. B plus 2Y. What is slope given? 1 in 3000 to the power 1 upon 2. Solving this value, we get Q is equal to, I need to solve this value. I don't have the value. Let me see the value. Okay. We get Q is equal to 16.34 meter cube per second. This is the value of Q we have got. Now since discharge will remain constant, so at section 2 we can use this value to find the value of SF. Okay. So this Q is equal to 1 upon N A R to the power 2 by 3 SF to the power 1 upon 2. So this Q is equal to 16.34. This is equal to 1 upon 0.02. What is A here? Now here A is B into Y. 2.75 means 7.5 into 2.75. A into A upon P. So 7.5 into 2.75 divided by A upon P. What is P? B plus 2Y. So 7.5 plus 2 into 2.75 power 2 by 3. and SF to the power 1 upon 2. So here we can calculate SF. What is the value of SF we have got? So SF we will get after solving the equation. You can solve it. SF is equal to 1.36 into 10 to the power minus 4. So this is the value of SF we have got. SF is equal to 1.36 into 10 to the minus 4. Correct? So this is SF. Also we know that this is SF. SF, correct. Okay. We need to calculate SW. So prior to this SW, this SW, we need to calculate this expression that we dy by dx is equal to S naught minus SF divided by 1 minus F all square, which is equal to S naught minus SF divided by 1 minus Q square T upon AQG. Correct? Now we need to calculate SW at section 2. So we will be calculating dy by dx also at section 2. For calculating dy by dx at section 2, we need to calculate the parameters of t and a at section 2. Okay. So I have used the prefix 2, so suffix 2 and 2. Why? Because we are calculating parameter at section 2. So this is equal to S naught is 1 upon 3000 minus SF. What is SF? We got 1.64 1.36 into 10 to the power minus 4. SF divided by 1 minus Q square. What is Q? 16 point something. What is top width? Same as the channel width. So 7.5 Q square T upon AQ. What is AQ? Area is 7.5 into 2.75. It's Q into G, 9.81. Solving this value, we get dy by dx is equal to 2.016 into 10 to the power minus 4. Correct? Now since dy by dx is equal to 2.0, S naught is equal to 1 in 3000. We know that this is a case of, the case of water rising profile. This is a case of water, and dy by dx is less than S naught. Therefore, we can use the expression S naught minus SW is equal to dy by dx. Why we are using this expression is justified from here. So S naught minus SW is equal to dy by dx. So SW is equal to, therefore SW is equal to S naught minus dy by dx. This was asked in the question SW. So SW is equal to S naught. What is S naught? 1 in 3000 minus dy by dx. 2.016 into 10 to the power minus 4. The value of SW we will get as SW is, if solving this, SW is equal to 1.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. This is the value of SW we got. Okay? This is the answer. Hope it is clear everything about profile, how we proceed this value, how to get this data, and what is the solution to the problem. We will take up next video lecture very soon, in which we are going to discuss all the profiles, because if I want to discuss, it will be a break in the lecture and it will break the rhythm. So I am going to prepare next lecture on the flow profiles and what are the different notations to the flow profiles and what are the value. As of now, we keep this lecture short and a small topic is covered in this lecture. Have a good day.